Hey guys, in today's video, we're checking out a carbon fiber acoustic guitar that has effects that come out of the sound hole. So without pedals or anything like that, you get chorus, delay, and reverb out of the sound hole organically. And on top of that, it's a carbon fiber guitar, which means that it's a lot more resistant to dents and stuff like that. It's also a lot more resistant to temperature changes. Really cool guitar, really gorgeous guitar too, and it sounds awesome and it plays really smooth. So this is the Enya X4 Pro Mini. It is technically a mini. They have two versions of this. They have the full size and the 3/4 size. This one that I have is the 3/4 size. In all honesty, if they didn't tell me that this was the mini model, I would have thought this was just a regular guitar. I'm not exaggerating that. It really just plays and feels like a normal guitar to me. So many thanks to Enya Music for sending me this guitar, and they are the sponsor of today's video. However, I'm just gonna be blunt right off the bat. I absolutely love this guitar. It is such a great guitar. It sounds so good. You know, when you go to, play a guitar and some of them sound great, but you're like, oh, something just doesn't feel right. But then you find the guitar that sounds great and it feels just perfect. It just feels right. You know the feeling that I'm talking about. This is the way that I feel about this guitar. And it's got a permanent spot on the wall behind me now. There. So I love the guitar. I'm going to go over it in this video. I'm going to go over the specs, the setup, how it sounds, how to control some of the effects, what other stuff is included with this, because you get a lot of stuff with this guitar, and see if it's something that you can be interested in. So again, thank you to Enya Music for sending this over, and purchase links will be down below if you want to check this guitar out for yourself. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more music reviews like this in the future, and hitting the thumbs up button is a free way to support the channel. All right, let's go ahead and check out this awesome guitar. Okay, so of course, the most important thing, how does it sound? Here's a couple of samples for you. So there you go. There's just a couple of samples. I will do more in a little bit, but first let's see a couple of the other things that you get with this guitar. Okay, so besides the awesome guitar, what is included with this? So first of all, it does come with a really nice hard case. It fits the guitar like a glove, nice handle. It's got a nice lining to it. It feels really soft. And it also has this compartment right here so you can put picks, straps, capos, and stuff like that. That's all included with this guitar, which I love. So on top of that, they also give you this bag with a bunch of other stuff in it. Included in here, you get a nice leather strap. It's very comfortable too. It doesn't feel like a cheap one. You get a guitar cable as well as a USB-C cable for charging the guitar for the onboard effects, which I'll show you here in a little bit. You get an Allen wrench for adjusting the truss rod. You get a key for the hard case if you prefer to lock it, and you get a manual as well. However, they also gave you these straps. And when I first saw these, I was like, what are these for? They don't look like a guitar strap. How would this work as a guitar strap? Plus, they already gave you a guitar strap. Well, on the hard case, you can see they have these loops here. They have one in the middle and then two on the sides. This is brilliant. This is used so that you can carry the guitar as a hard case on your back. They act as backpack straps. This is amazing. If they sold this case, just this case for like standard guitars with straps for carrying it on your back, I would buy this, especially for travel gigs, walking around an airport and stuff like that, having it on your back. This is awesome. I love that they did this. All right, so on the top of your guitar, you have 4 different knobs up here. I'm gonna show you what those do. So this mic tuner one, if you push it in, you can see you have an onboard tuner, which is great. I love it when acoustic guitars have an onboard tuner. So when the 1/4-inch output is plugged in, this mic knob, there is a mic in the guitar that is specifically meant to pick up, more of a percussion type of sound. So if you want more of that sound, turn it up. If you want less of it, turn it down. Very cool design. Now over here, you have the volume knob. So you push that in to activate it, and this will trigger the onboard effects to be on or off. If the 1/4-inch output is not plugged in, this will determine the master volume of the effects that come out of the sound hole. When your cable is plugged in, this will determine the volume of the output. So then down here at the bottom, this first one you have room and hall reverb. And on the second one, you have chorus and delay. So two types of reverbs, a chorus and a delay built into the guitar. And those come out of the sound hole. You can get that acoustically as well as out the 1/4-inch output. Pretty wild that you get effects coming out of the sound hole without plugging in any pedals. And of course, there is a built-in battery for these effects. And in order to charge that, just plug in the provided USB-C cable, and you can see it charging right here. Okay, specs just really quick. So this is a carbon fiber guitar. The strings that come on it are elixirs. I love the sound of elixirs. You get 19 frets with this. This is a 3/4 size guitar, so 36 inches. The scale length is 24 inches. It really just feels natural. It truly just feels natural. That's why I think it doesn't feel like a mini guitar in any way. And the weight is just under 5 pounds. And then just a little bit more about the guitar. So it is made out of high quality carbon fiber with a purity of 95%. Carbon fiber is really cool because it's tougher to dent and scratch or crack or something like that compared to, wood guitars. And they're a lot more resistant to temperature changes or humidity. They do have something interesting in here. They have a elevated neck and a hardcore neck. So the elevating neck reduces the pressure on the guitar's top beyond the 14th fret. And it says it results in enhanced vibration and improved tonal response. And with the hardcore neck, it says that the result is a neck that is 2 times sturdier than the traditional mahogany necks, which is pretty interesting. It feels great and it plays great. I hadn't heard of these before. These are 2 brand new terms for me. So something interesting about those guitars, and I wanted to include that in the video. As far as pricing, the Mini is listed at $799, and the full size, the 41-inch, is listed at $899. Purchase links will be down in the description down below. I think this is very fair price with all the stuff that you get for it. That's a carbon fiber guitar that's actually a lot cheaper than most carbon fiber guitars out there that I've seen. And man, this guitar is just gorgeous, man. It's definitely worth it at this price point. So again, purchase links will be down below in the description for both the Mini as well as the full-sized one. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do a couple more tone samples for you. I'm going to play some of them with effects, some of them dry, some of them will have reverb delay, some of them won't. So first I'm going to record it mic'd up using this mic right here. However, I'm not going to do any post-processing. All the effects that you hear, the reverb, the delay, and the chorus and stuff like that are coming out of the guitar, and they're coming out of the sound hole. That's not coming out of the 1/4-inch jack. That's not me adding these effects afterwards in Logic. That is all coming out of the guitar itself. And of course, I'll do a couple of dry ones as well so you can hear how the guitar sounds naturally. So let's hear some of those. Okay, and on top of that, I am going to do some samples of it plugged in, because obviously if you're going to use this live, you want to hear how it sounds plugged in. So here's a couple of those samples. I will switch back and forth between dry and process, so I will make sure that I say these are coming from the guitar, and then I will also say these are the things that I added in post-production. And I will cut back and forth between dry and processed as well. So yeah, this thing sounds awesome. I do wish that it had a way to control like bass and treble at least. But I mean, at the same time, you'll do that at a show anyways with a mixer. So I don't think it's the end of the world. It would be nice if they had it though. That'd probably be the one thing that I would change about this guitar. But like I said, honestly, I fell in love with this guitar as soon as I got it. It plays so smooth. You know that feeling when you find a guitar that just feels right and plays right. This is that guitar. And I don't know if it's because the sound hole is like up as opposed to the middle. So more of it comes up to my ears. But when you find that guitar that you love, you know it. And that's the way I feel about this one. So I'm incredibly thankful that they sent this to me. Many thanks to Enya Music for sending this over. I love this guitar. And if you're interested in purchasing either the mini or the full version, you can find those links down in the description down below. Using those links also is a free way to support the channel at no extra cost to you, so I would appreciate it. So that's basically it. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, do me a favor, just hit the thumbs up button. It does a ton to support the channel, and I would appreciate it. So I did also review their Nova Go guitar. It's another carbon fiber guitar, and it has effects and stuff like that come out the sound hole as well. It's a little bit different, but you can check out that video by clicking the link on your screen now. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ScottYuleMusic. Once again, many thanks to Enya Music for sending me over this guitar. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any other cool gear you want me to check out, and I'll see you next time.